ever considered not eating meat? Well, if so, you definitely heard of vegetarianism. Growing up in a vegetarian household, I knew the basics of it, but recently I found out there's much more to it. Today, I hope to tell you the 4 different types of vegetarianism, the diet, and the pros and cons, along with how to become one if you're interested. Growing up, the only thing I thought a vegetarian had to do was not eat meat. Well, according to healthline.com, there are 4 different types. The first being a lacto-vegetarian. This is a vegetarian that doesn't eat eggs or dairy. Next is an ovo-vegetarian, which is a person that doesn't eat dairy, but they do consume eggs. A lacto-ovo-vegetarian is a person that eats eggs and dairy, just not meat. And the most controversial of them all is a pescatarian. This is a person that eats meat from fish, but not other animals. And they may or may not consume dairy or eggs. Now, the first question for a vegetarian is probably, how do they get their protein? Well, according to MayoClinic.com, to get their protein, most vegetarians eat a wide supply of nuts, lentils, and legumes. They also eat large amounts of beans. To get their essential vitamins such as B12 and vitamin D, they indulge in soy products, which are found in most meat replacements. With every diet, there comes the good and the bad. The bad from the vegetarian diet, according to Maya Ferry, is it is difficult to obtain all your needed nutrients. As stated before, vegetarians have a hard time getting those essential nutrients that you would probably get directly from meat. So they usually eat higher supplies of, like I said, beans, legumes, and nuts. It also makes it hard to eat out as a vegetarian. As most meals in America are centered around having meat, it's hard to find something to substitute that, which can be a convenience issue for a lot of people. It is also not as filling as a meat-based meal because vegetables and other types of food burn off faster in a human metabolism than meat. For all those cons, there are some very astounding pros of it. The first being is the animals. The lack of animal cruelty is the main reason why most people go vegetarian in the first place. It is also believed that vegetarians think that them not eating meat is a good way to help the environment. Now that I taught you the different types of vegetarian, I would like to tell you how to become one. Healthline has helped me do that, so they give tips about how you should not cut meat out all at once if you're planning on going vegetarian, as you might feel like, oh no, what am I going to eat now? Slowly cut back on certain meats. Maybe cut out beef one week and then pork the next. I also recommend trying new recipes that you can find on the internet. Simply type in vegetarian recipes and millions of recipes will be brought up to you. I also recommend, if you're still wanting a meat taste in your meals, is to try different meat substitutes. There's a plethora of them in all the stores, according to kitchen.com. I have shared a lot with you about vegetarianism. I have explained the different types of vegetarianism, the diet, the pros and cons, and how to become one if you're wanting to. My purpose was to show you a different lifestyle, and I hope I have done so. Thank you for listening. Bye.